Although Bill Smith is an extraordinary artist, he thinks of himself as more of a
futurist.
He creates beautiful and oftentimes massive pieces, but he says he's merely studying the design of nature.
It just happened through me wanting to build something that was efficient. Apparently nature already built the same thing or uses these principles over and over again. And that's just branching.
One of his most popular creations is called the spherodendron.
Translates into round tree. It's a three-dimensional branching system. It's a bunch of branches that interconnect.
This massive structure is 6.5 feet in diameter.
If you just kept adding layers to this, you could build this forever.
Smith's goal was to create something that was efficient.
By efficient, I mean the materials could have multiple functions. Nothing's ever overbuilt. Things that are efficient are aesthetically pleasing.
He wanted his creation to be big while also light in weight.
It just turned out that a network structure was the most efficient way to do it. There's lots of computer simulations of the way the internet would look, and like the way a disease would spread throughout a population. The center of that being like the beginning of it, and the way it spreads out.
His art is beautiful and large.
Yeah, it's tedious, yeah.
And at the same time, it's fragile, just like nature.
I try to stick to rules when I build, so I'm pretty much building kind of like nature would build or an engineer would build something that had to be very efficient.
He likes to merge technology with nature.
When this is shown, it's shown in the light where you can see the branching, and then it's also shown in complete darkness where you can just see the nodes. It gives you, I don't know if you know what X-ray diffraction is, but it's a way to look at things through two different lenses. It's dramatic looking for whatever reason, to see a structure that complicated, glowing.
Smith isn't your typical artist. He also holds degrees in biology, chemistry, and diesel mechanics.
Art is very similar, at least it can be, to the way a person tries to analyze things and figure something out, like the scientific method almost. I'm trying to learn things. I'm not trying to make something that looks fun or anything like that.
He looks at art as science. He's trying to solve a problem.
The art world's got a lot of creative people in it. I wish they'd apply their creativity to more practical problems rather than just having a good time.
When you look at Bill Smith, you may see an artist.
Their machines or their systems, they use the least amount of material possible to be successful.
But he sees a scientist, one whose job is to experiment and discover.
Partially therapeutic, but it's also frustrating. As long as you learn something from it, that's the main thing.